Hello, good evening. Good evening. How are you? This night, I want to talk to you, men. I want to talk to men this night. You see, happy Sunday. I hope you attended your service today. Don't be among all these ones that say that church is no longer good. They want to do Ogomo, they want to do SNY, they want to do traditional. No. As much as there are bad pastors, there are also good pastors. So please keep going to church. Look for good pastors and worship under them. Okay? So I want to say something today. I've been hearing about Daddy Rasak Okoya. I've been hearing about him that is a billionaire and is this, is that, is the CEO of Eleganza Group. He made so much money. He has a humble beginning and then God prospered him. Do you understand? And so I've been seeing him, sometime he will celebrate birthday or sometime I've been seeing him with a younger wife called Shade Okoya and all that. So the thing my attention has not been there and short because I just said it's one of these things because most billionaires like that are known for this polygamy, especially from Muslim setting and some Christians as well. So I look at them as one of those things. So each time I see them online, I see him holding Shade like handbag, or Shade is holding him like leading somebody that is not seeing roads. I say, well, love in Tokyo, Baba see love, is a younger woman love and all that thing. So I've not taken his issues serious, until last time when he celebrated whether 85, and I noticed that it was Baba forgot his first wife. It was even Shade that even called Mama when they were about to cut birthday cake. And the thing raised a lot of controversy online here. Do you understand? So that's the first time I begin to look into this marriage between Shade Okoya and Daddy Okoya himself. Do you understand? So now, my interest was more drawn to this marriage when I now heard what he said, the video of what he said. I think it was during his 85th birthday. And when I listened to what the Baba said at almost 85 years, the thing did not go well with me. Please come in and join me in this broadcast. Just subscribe to my channel. A lot of you are watching my videos, but it's not proportionally appreciated on my audience. Please, I need the audience of this channel to grow. Please join me in this channel, and God will bless you. Like and share my videos, and let me know how you feel in the comment section each topic I treated here. So tonight, I want to use the issue of the statement made by this Baba to talk to men, our fathers, our husbands in general. Remember what I do in this channel. This channel is not ordinary talk show. I'm using some of these socialite celebrities, quote and unquote, what is happening around them. I'm using it to, bring out life lessons that we should learn, So before I go ahead to say what I want to say this evening, I want to play the audio of what this Papa said in his 85th birthday. I think it was on an interview session or something. Let me play what he said before I'm going to say what I want to say quickly.
This land, the way we are doing it, it's purgatory which hold the future. They hold the future. 79 years old, I have to pass it on to them. And I don't want them to feel like they are senior one. So, number one is the experience. Number two, they have to learn how to be focused, honest, determination, and they have to be punctual on what they are doing. Of course, our elder one is being trained in Europe, but yet it has to be local ideas. It has to follow. We take out of the factory to see what we are doing. Not, you are paying there, but that's a different level playing ground. They already have everything for them. Here we are going to build everything for ourselves. I have to know your people. So we bring her home regularly to see what we are doing and how to be done.
Okay, let's take it from here. So Baba Okoya is saying that he's going to hand over his company or his this thing to these younger children born by Shade, the youngest wife. Is going to hand over the company, everything, that they are the one. He's training them to have the requisite knowledge and ability to manage. He's combining the training, he's training them abroad, and he's training them also locally, and he's taking them also to their factories and businesses, exposing them so that they will be able to have all the requisite knowledge and ideas to continue his legacy while he is gone. And then he said something that touched me. He said he doesn't want them to be like their older siblings. He doesn't want them to be like their older siblings, meaning that their older siblings are not doing well. They didn't do well, or they are not doing well. So because they didn't do well, he wants to hand his business empire to these younger children from Shade. They are the ones that have all the training and the support for them to continue his business empire. And this has raised a lot of controversy online. And some persons are saying that people are against what Baba said, but that Baba was being blunt, that because maybe those children, those older children, that they didn't do well. So in business is not a relationship. Business is all about who will handle it. Now, this is polygamy. Do you understand? And when I look at the history of Baba Okoya, I discovered that he had a wife. He married a wife of his youth, one Mama Kubirat or something. He married that one during his youth. That one is the wife of his youth. Do you understand? And then together they birthed children, and there were other women in the line also. But officially, what I saw that he was written marriage is that his first wife and this Shade. So the first wife is the wife of his youth, before this money started coming and all that. And then I learned that his first son would be around 60 years. Then the question, Daddy Okoya, why didn't your first children do well? Why didn't they have the business acumen to continue your legacy? Why didn't they have the requisite knowledge to continue your legacy that you want to leave in the hand of their siblings? It's a question. You see, first wives are going through a lot in marriage, in polygamy. First wives go through a lot. And not only them, first wife and their children, they go through a lot of emotional damage. Do you understand? And I don't know where some of these women that comes into polygamy and turn the heart of the man, and the man will now be running the polygamy home with them as monogamy. Why the first family are almost cut off. I know some people might be telling me now, Baba gave them to manage here. Baba gave them to manage here. Did they manage it well or something of that nature? If you have not been or witnessed a polygamous home where a father fall in love with a younger wife, with his brain, with everything in him, and whatever they are now doing to the first wife and the children now becomes like they are doing them good, paying school fees for themselves. It's just like what they did not deserve. It's just like, in fact, you guys are lucky that we are even giving you this school fees. You guys are lucky. You know, apart from giving children money, apart from giving children whatever you can give them, emotional support, children drawn from the love between you and their mother goes a long way to affect them emotionally. If you marry a younger wife and you are drunk in love with that younger wife, and then whatever you are not doing to your first family, you just, I beg, give them, let them go. Maybe what even connects you and them is that they come to collect school fees, they come to do this, and that's all. You are not running this second home as a monogamous home. You don't expect your first children to do well because emotionally they have been destabilized. Emotionally they have been destabilized. Watching their father drawn madly in love with another woman, jettisoning their mother, has affected their thinking. It has affected their brain. It has affected their emotional stability. And so, if they are not doing well, you should blame yourself. If you have a 60-year-old child whom you almost senior with 25 years, a child of your youth, and is unable to carry your legacy, then down to the siblings. Now, the son said the father has 20. Let me see what he wrote here. He said the father has whether 28 children. If the father has 28 children and Shade has 4, it means both the other wife and other concubines, their children are up to 24. 24 children by your first wife and other wives. None of them has the business acumen. None of them has the requisite training. None of them has the capacity of carrying your legacy. It is only Shade's 4 children that are younger are the ones that can carry your legacy. And you are bold saying this at the age of 85. It's not sending good signals to our younger ones. It's not sending good signals to youth. And even some youth now that are in marriage, building home with their wife of youth, it doesn't send good signals to them. And all these things that men are doing is getting to a point now that some men will find it difficult now to find a woman that will come to them in their time of youth and help them to build home. Because we understand that when a man grew up and want to marry, the man is not thinking about sex, he's not thinking about celebrity, he's not thinking about anything. What the man is looking for that time is for stability. A woman that will come and build with him, do business with him, born children and do everything. A mother of the children that will be able to train them, all those things. That's what the man is looking for that time. But once money comes, the next thing the test changes. Once a man has made money and is looking for a woman now, is no longer looking for, his test has changed, his level has changed. So the qualities he was demanding from when he married the first wife is not the one he's demanding now. For instance, when he married the first wife, he himself wasn't fairly educated then. So education was out of the corner. So he would have married a woman that may not be all that fairly educated or something. I don't know the educational background of the first wife. Do you understand? So at that point, he needs a woman that can respect him, a woman that can build with him, a woman that can, a mother of his children and all that, a woman that can maintain stability in the home and all that. Do you understand? So, but now, when money, eleganza, CEO eleganza, real estate, money start flowing like water, at that point, the next thing is women to enjoy with. And that time, they go for the best, they go for beauty, they go for everything. Now, you have opportunity to equally look for a woman that may be more educated than the first wife you married. You get that now? So, that it takes wisdom for a man, after getting a woman, a younger wife that might be more educated, more pretty, and more presentable than the first wife. It takes wisdom for that man to equally not forget what banded him and the first wife together. It takes wisdom. Any man that cannot remember, let that man not be my father. Because it's not a joke. For you to be living with your father like this, all of a sudden, he fall in love with another woman. He fall in acute love. Love na wakishi with another woman. And he become a talk na do. Not only what that woman talk, na in the happen. In fact, a pack na him and that woman. He doesn't even want to. Whether he has married before, he doesn't even want to know. May you not have that kind of father. It's only those that have not experienced those kind of father that will not put their shoes in themselves in the shoes of the older children. Why would about 24 children not have quality to manage your business? It's only the 4 children from this last wife. It's questionable. It's questionable. And all these women, the last wives that come into a man's life, and the man now will make them the priority and their children. I don't know where they are getting their power from. I don't know where they get their power from. All of a sudden, the first woman that enter a house will become a commodity with her children. She will enter endurance stage. Obviously, that was what Yul Edochie wanted to do with me. But that one was too smart to leave them. That was what he wanted to do with that woman. The woman will not be indoor, watching him and Judosin, gallivanting, going everywhere, meeting the people that, even relationship that it was even the first wife that started them. It could have been him and Judosin that would have been meeting all these big Cubana, big people that all of them struggled and built the relationship with. But the woman was smarter than them and said no. So I want to say, it is a wrong thing when you enter a polygamy and inside that polygamy you are running it like a monogamous home. It is not maturity. You may have money more than everybody. That is not what the Bible said, and that is not even what Quran said. Both the Bible and Quran emphasize for equal treatment with every wife you married. When you read the Bible, for those that practice polygamy in the Old Testament, in Bible we have Old and New Testament. So polygamy was allowed in the Old Testament with guidelines. When you read the guidelines of the polygamy, you discover that before you even do polygamy, you will sit down because you need to fulfill all those things. For example, in what the Bible wrote about polygamy in the Old Testament, if you are polygamist, you must have all your wife. You are giving them equal sexual opportunity. That's what the Bible said. You give your wives equal sexual opportunity. That's number one. Equal treatment. So until when you count yourself that you can do like that, that is when you are qualified to be a polygamist, to marry 2 wives. If you can't do like that, if you are somebody that one lady will carry and put inside pocket and become a toknadu, become your handbag, become everything, other people that existed before her are no longer mentioned. If you are that kind of person, polygamy is not for you. You are not ripe for polygamy. And this thing he's saying can only happen in Yoruba land, though. It cannot happen in... If that the Okoya is from Igbo land, he will not talk like this. Because if he talk like this, he has put heavy fight in that family. He can only talk like this because he's from Yoruba. He can't talk like that in Igbo. Because in Igbo land, a man is the same thing with his first son. Culture bestowed that power on him, so you can't change it. So if a woman, if you marry the first wife in Igbo land, as he enter and born a male child, and that child there alive, every other thing you are doing there against them, or you are doing them, that is when you are alive. As soon as you die, that man takes over charge. That you train the other one in Oklahoma, train them in UK, train them, that one na your own. You would have known that all those training, all those empire want to live, it will be destroyed with fight until the affair and the culture and everybody, woman now will support that first son. So if you are from Igbo, if Okoya is from Igbo, he can't talk like this. He cannot. He can't. Even if the thing is in his heart, he cannot say it. Because if he say it, even Omonna, then go they cook for him. So these are not the way polygamy is practiced. What in they do another person? If they do you, shall they? If now you be the first wife of this man, and this man is talking like this, will you be happy? That it is only your children are prepared to continue the legacy of the man's business. 24 other children, none of them was prepared to take over the business empire. Only your own 4 children are being given the requisite education both home and abroad to take over the legacy of the man's empire. It's not fair. Let's call a spade a spade. It's not fair. First wives and first children in some polygamous homes are going through emotional torture. It's the type I met where I married. It's the type of polygamy I met where I married. I married a Yoruba man. And that's the type of polygamy I married. I met there. A polygamy where the second wife came and ran the home with my father-in-law as monogamy. When you enter my father-in-law parlor, the only thing you will see is the family picture between him and the wife and the second wife and her children. There is no resemblance of any other child in that parlor. Do you know what it is? When children will enter their father's parlor, they can't see any of their threats there. It's only the children of the last wife and their mother, flanked by their father and their mother. They are the one you have given emotional support. That is why they are capable. They are the one you have given their attention. You love their mother and the love from their mother, you spread to them. And that is why they are doing well. You think they are doing well more than your older children. Because what they received, the attention they received from you, the love they received from you, they didn't, the other ones did not. What connected, I'm thinking, what connected them was, I'm training them, I'm paying their school fees, I'm doing this. If you pay the school fees of children, sometimes they need visit. You go and visit them. You need to ask them, the assignment, all those things, how are they doing? What is your grade at school? All those ones. What do you intend to do in life? How do I come in? So some of you who are saying that no, the Baba was not emotional, that the company is not emotional something, it's not emotional something, it's not all those things. What you support will come to you. Somebody will not tell me that a man has 28 children from, look at what the son wrote here. The son said, my dad has 28 children from different baby mamas. This is the child of Shade writing, the son of Shade writing. He did not even recognize that there was a first wife, because to him, the way the father was pampering them, the way the father is pampering them and pampering their mother, he look at it, he said, all these ones, all of them are baby mamas. He doesn't even know. But the biography I read said Kubrat was married, even as the mother is married. But this boy does not know, because they receive all the attention, they follow the man, they celebrate birthday, they flank the man. You not see the first son, you not see, even the last time the first wife, Nashade, they call her Malcolm. So what do you expect the boy to say? He said, my father has 28 children, and then 28 children. Do you understand? Apart from the mother, now that's not baby mamas. Because the man is no longer showing them love as the wife, including the wife of his youth. You would not tell me that they gave the son this company to manage. They give this, that. Shut up. Is that love? When you are already showing preference among your children, you are showing preference. You preferred the children of a certain woman more than. There are some men that do. I and my husband, we entered into one man's house one day. Say polygamist. We entered there. As we entered there, as you enter the parlor, the man is a polygamy. You will see the picture of all his children, his son. If any of our his daughter that wedded, they bring the photo of their wedding and their husband, they go hang them there. Once you enter the parlor, you feel that belonging. I belong here. When you enter the parlor of your father, you are only seeing his pictures with the last wife and the children flanked, as if no other person existed. It affects your mental corpuscles. Let us not bring children into this world and make them second-class citizens. And you are open mouth and saying it, that even that you don't want them to be like older ones. So you want me not to believe that the rest of the 24 children, they all chose to be wayward, they all chose to, then one way or the other would have contributed. Because when you marry a younger wife and that one drawn all your attention, drawn all your love, drawn all your care, everything, then these other ones, everybody will to your tent, oh Israel, everybody begin to do anyhow he or she likes. And now you are coming out to say, by now, some of those your children are even supposed to be politicians, people that are hearing, if you had carried everybody along, by the level of money you have, some of those other children are supposed to be mentioned here and there. Some can be senator, some can be governor, some can be this. But the love of one woman just came in, bam, everywhere to your tent. You are now everywhere you are going, you hold and like bag. You hold you like bag. Now they meet presidents, now they meet big people, all those things, and all these things are on the social media. They are watching. They are watching. No one in the cell like my first son that is here. This is my first son. I learned the first son should be around 60 years. He never stand anywhere. The guy stand. So how would they do well? How do you expect them to do well? It is wisdom, and it is recommended in the religious literatures that if you are a polygamist, treat all your wives the same. Treat all their children the same. Equal care. If you can't do that, you are not practicing polygamy that is recommended by even Quran. Quran also, yes, said equal attention to them. Equal attention to their children. So when you come now and tell us that you don't want them like their other children, what do you want us to say? We don't want us to say that their mothers destroyed them, did not. It simply show lapses that you got a last wife and got drunken with love with her, and then other things are minor. You concentrate everything on her and the children. Life doesn't work like that. It is here. All these properties, we don't go to heaven with them. So let everybody, I'm speaking to men this night, do the right thing. You want to practice polygamy, are you a Muslim? You want to practice polygamy, practice the right polygamy that is recommended by Quran. Equal treatment and fair treatment to all the wives you married and their children. Equal attention. Anyone that comes around you receive equal love and equal attention. You plan for all your children. This one will be here, this one will be here, this one. And you cannot tell me that 24 children, all of them, no one could do well except these children that Sade is giving birth yesterday. They are the one that you are training in Oklahoma, London, everywhere, this thing to take. We shouldn't just be putting fight in our homes. Even when you leave, the fight will be there. By utterances that will make. Even if this is what you have done or practiced, and you keep it in your heart, it will have even be better than for this man at the age of 85. You open your mouth, even make this video, and it is being distributed here and there, circulated here and there. What will it show our younger generation? What are they going to learn from it? Please, let us be example to our children and to younger generation. Women want to go into polygamy tomorrow. After marriage, don't go and fall headlong with another woman and then be running monogamy inside polygamy. That's what some men are doing. They are running monogamy home inside polygamy. They didn't even drive those women, but they are running a monogamous home inside a polygamous home. Others are just existing there. It is them and this one, their beloved and their children. Now, wow.